Hi everyone, how y'all doing? My name is Daniela, and well, I just want to come on here really quick and just I don't know, this just thing has been like on my mind about the whole idea about like sexual liberation, or like the whole like sex positive kind of like vibes and stuff that everybody seems to be like on and stuff. Um, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's just mainly been on my mind just because it's just a very prevalent thing. And I mean, even in one of my classes and stuff, I had to read something. Um, but I guess my main point is just like the whole idea about just, you know, liberation doesn't always equal like what's right actually, um, or like so-called liberation, right? Because that wouldn't be something that's not right, wouldn't necessarily be liberating, right? So even if something like appears liberating, doesn't mean that it actually is. But yeah, because like in one of my classes and stuff, they had us reading this. It was like Urban Oracles. I think that was. It was some of the experts and stuff from that book, and I think the author was like Maida. I forgot her last name, but yeah, and she was just talking. Like it was this like short story. It's called like Nightstand, kind of like the one night stand or whatever, right? Um, and it's about just this woman like in the nightclub and stuff, and like how like I don't know, it just went into like really gross details about her body and stuff. How like she had like a big chest and like her big butt or whatever, and like a small waist, and just how men would always be like, you know, sexualizing her and all this crazy stuff. And then how like at this like nightclub that she went to, she basically ended up like going like home with this guy who was like rich and stuff, who like bought her drinks and like, you know, let her like ride in his like fancy like car or whatever, and you know, very like materialistic stuff. And that's what she was like, you know, trying to like do whatever, like just get like his wealth and stuff, and like in exchange for her body, because they ended up having like sex and stuff. And like the way that she was like saying it, she was just saying how like that was like her so-called like justice, right? I guess because of the whole idea about like, you know, she's putting like all this like energy or whatever, and like looking a certain way, and she like expects something like in return, and that would be like materialistic stuff. But like that stuff just ain't right, you know. And like that, it's like so interesting because like around me and stuff, there was like people saying that, you know, I mean, like go girl or something like that, or like you know, you do it, you gotta do what you gotta do or something along those lines, right? Basically like just like kind of talking positive about it and stuff. But like really though, like I know like for sure and stuff, like if it was like anybody close to me and stuff, like I wouldn't want that for them and stuff, to just be like using their body for such like materialistic superficial stuff, like just very like objectifying like lustful things, like obviously like, you know, objectifying the man and stuff for his materialistic wealth, and also objectifying like the woman and stuff just for her body, just like using herself and like permitting others to use, you know, her body and stuff as like this sexual object. And like I mean, sex should never even be used that way and stuff. We can, you know, go into like how it should actually be used and stuff, but like that ain't no sexual liberation and stuff when you're just thinking about the materialistic, the hedonistic, just like the very superficial kind of stuff. Like there ain't nothing genuine about this. It's just a lack of respect like for yourself, um, because it's like objectification. You're just viewing yourself as an object and stuff, and it's just I don't know. I just want to come on here really quick and just kind of like, you know, give that perspective and stuff, because only because something seems like so-called like liberating and stuff doesn't mean that it is. Because you also gotta think not just about the physical and stuff, but also about like your emotional, mental, and spiritual like well-being and stuff. And like sex ain't, it shouldn't just be about the physical and stuff, because you're bringing your whole self into it, not just your body and stuff. And so yeah, I mean that's all though. Just kind of like think about that and stuff more and stuff, because I know like I feel like society really like I don't know, it's very like hypersexual, and like very like promoting those kind of messages and stuff. So even if somebody doesn't do something like that themselves, they think that it's okay for other people to do it and stuff. Um, but like I said, you know, there's like the ethics and stuff behind it. Like liberation doesn't always like necessarily actually mean that is right and stuff, because it's a false definition of what like liberation actually means. Um, and yeah, I mean that's all really. Anyways, I hope that y'all have a good day and a good rest of your week.